to start the morning. So this is the second morning I've been out in 2022. And the last morning, a couple weeks ago, I shot my bow tag for antlered buck. And so I can't get back in there and shoot another buck antlered in Missouri until rifle season or after if I want archery tag it. And I still plan on doing a lot of hunting up there and filling the freezer full of does as well. But this morning I didn't really have any good spots to go in outside just for hunting does with the way the wind's blowing. So I talked myself into grabbing an Arkansas tag last night and coming down to this spot. Haven't hunted in a few years, and it's changed up a little bit. The access road coming in here, they have since closed it off and blocked it off as no longer authorized for motorized vehicles, and I didn't know that. Well, the deer are all over the place. I was walking in the road this morning and bumped up deer that were bedded down in the road. And I'm sitting there putting up my ladder stands to get into the tree, and had deer blowing all the way around me the entire time. Good thing I came in way before daylight. I sat for about an hour before any light came up. And then as soon as the camera got light enough to turn on, you guys saw what happened. I had does on top of me, and that one buck that came in, I don't know if he was following those does or not, because the does turned around and ran off, and then he kept coming in. But had a really cool looking rack. It came straight up, didn't really branch out of the main beams at all. But that was within the first 10 minutes of being able to turn the camera on. So, which is weird now because the deer were coming down here and moving behind me to the bedding area. And used to, they would feed up here and then bed down here. So, I'm not sure what's going on this morning, but it's not even 8 o'clock now, and I was planning on sitting until 9. So, hopefully those aren't the only deer we see this morning, because I'd really, really, really like to shoot another doe in the freezer and get some sausages made. So, anyway, I'm gonna turn around here and be quiet and maybe get lucky and something else come through. Alright, I think that's it for us this morning. It's a little bit after 9:30. My battery died, but I was watching this deer a few minutes ago come up behind me. I thought I saw some antlers on it through the brush, but I wasn't for sure. But it was coming out of this deep draw behind me and heading back up towards the truck. So they used to travel the opposite way, but I don't know if now that they've shut this road down and they don't have this pressure, these people driving in and hunting from the road anymore. They may have changed everything up around in here. So, And I may have messed up by not knowing that, coming in here this morning, setting up, and man, I had deer all over me this morning before daylight. But I'm gonna sneak out of here, get down, and get back to the truck and get back to the house. Figure out what we're gonna do this afternoon. I'll catch you later. I was literally packing up. I had my camera inside my bag, and I saw a deer coming up. Oh, I'm shaking. It's 9:40. I saw this dude walking up out here, almost where those does came this morning. He got up here past me. My camera was in my bag. I didn't have my audio mic on or nothing. He got out here about 50, 60 yards, heading up where that other buck did this morning. And I grunted at him a few times, and he disappeared. I had my camera in my hands. I threw it on real fast, pulled my mic back out, and the dude started coming back towards me while I was putting the mic on. I'm pretty sure I hit him a little bit low. Man, that happened way too fast. Oh gosh. Dadgum, packing up, heading out of here. I'm pretty sure I hit him pretty low. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get down out of the tree and look over the camera footage, see if I can pull back. I didn't even get a chance to zoom in. It may not even be on in the film. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get packed back up like I was. And I'm shaking. That's the most I've shaken in a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up, get down out of the tree, and look back over the camera footage. And that dude may not even been in the shot, in the screen when I shot him. But I'm gonna look back over it and have a look, see. I'm pretty sure I shot him through that near side shoulder, angling down. May have clipped the bottom of the lungs, maybe the heart. So we don't know. I'm gonna get down and have a look, see, and see if we can't do something here. So I just came up this road right here. My truck is on the other side of that fence right there.
That is Missouri. This is Arkansas. And head back up here to drop my bow and backpack off. And I ran into that deer that I saw sneaking behind me when my camera came up. I just bumped him up here. Right around this corner right here from my truck. And he's big. He's a huge, well, huge. I say huge because I don't kill very many big deer, but from what I could tell him running through the trees, he's a really big 8-point. His G1s looked extremely tall. So yeah, that's that. As you can tell this morning, I said there's a lake right here off the cliff. You can see there, that's a cliff face that goes down to a lake, and this ridge line just has a road all the way down it. And the deer typically travel out here, feed on these oaks. But it seems like now there's a lot more. So I just came down here again on this road that comes along the top of this ridge line. The lake is right over the bank. And this is a good pinch point because there's a deep draw right here that comes up. So kind of pushes the deer into this little section right here. But anyway, enough of that. I came down here to angle back in and go after, see if I could find up some blood where I shot that deer. And I start cutting back into the woods where my stand is down here, and I look down and I see this. Now, I can't see blood typically to save my life, but when there's that much, I can do okay, I guess. So anyway, I turn around and there he is. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at the blood on this thing. Look at this dude. Starting to become a fan of these rages. Well, I'm gonna go backwards because I heard the arrow break when he was running off. I'm gonna flip him over and see if the arrow's still in him, because I definitely want to pull that rage back out of there. See if I can use it again. But I'm gonna flip him. So anyway, I'm gonna get him up to the road, flip him over, see if the broke off half is still inside of him. If not, I'm gonna go back up here and very quietly and easily walk over towards my where my stand was at and see if I can follow this massive blood trail and find that arrow that broke off. So catch y'all soon.